When you set page properties using Modify Page Properties, you can choose from a number of options, such as background color, which I'm going to set to a nice dark blue, page font, which lets you set the font that'll be used by all of the text on this page, unless that style is overridden by another style applied specifically to something on the page. So unless otherwise styled, all of the text on this page will appear in Verdana. And a good choice for the size for an overall page style is medium. Medium, by the way, on most browsers set to default will be the same as the default setting for text. But specifying medium here lets you make sure that's the setting and lets you use that as a base for any variations on that setting you may want to specify later. When you click OK, you see our dark blue is automatically applied to the page. But I also want you to see over here in the Styles panel that what Dreamweaver does when you set page properties is to actually create styles for you. This is the body tag, which is the HTML tag that defines the main part of a web page. And in that body tag, Dreamweaver has specified that the font should be Verdana and the size should be medium. It's also set up a body tag with the background color set to this dark blue. If you want to change page property styles like these, you can do so in the CSS panel. For example, I can click here and choose a different color if I want to. Or you can go back to the Page Properties dialog and alter more settings. For example, I like to set my margins to 0. Setting margins to 0 gets rid of that extra little space that appears in the left and top of most web browsers. If you set it to 0, you can start your design flush with the edge and top of the page. So when I click OK, now you can see that my margin styles are now also listed in the CSS Styles panel. Let's go ahead and save the page. I always recommend saving early and often. Good way to make sure you don't lose your work if anything happens while you're designing.